And now it's time for the morning talk show with your host, Andrew Bartholomew and Jacob Pribble.
Wait, where's Pribble? I can't.
Happy Casual Friday, Andrew. How's your morning going?
It's Sunday.
Oh, well, we're matching. Twins. So you want me to see the news?
No, I'll start the news.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We would love to start off with a good story, but apparently the world is really messed up. A pregnant woman, she was an acrobat, and this morning while she was doing her runs with her husband, a fire started, and the rope she was hanging on burnt, and it burned her hands very bad. Her husband died in the accident, and her baby did not make it either. It is a very tragic story.
That's why I hate Cirque du Soleil.
We'll be back after these messages.
Hola, mi nombre es Juan Miguel. Yo voy a quedar en la costa. ¿Tienes hambre? ¿Quieres comida? Tenemos tacos, burritos, lechugas y tomates, elote. Todo aquí en la costa, la costa, la costa. Vente, vente, vente. Compra, compra, compra. Rápido, rápido. Vámonos, vámonos.
And then Bob said, "Whoa, I spilled my ice."
And we're back.
Oh, we're back. Back.
So today in whole news, there was a man walking around his neighborhood, and apparently he got pulled over by an automatic police car.
Oh, yeah?
With no, yeah.
Yeah.
With no one in it.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Robotic.
Whoa.
But the reason they pulled him over because he was walking around his neighborhood. Can you believe that?
Walking this time. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Why would he
I
walk?
couldn't blame him. Who walks these days? You know.
I do.
I guess that explains the thunder thighs. Anyways, we'll be back after these few messages.
Assassin's Creed 3, rated M for mature.
And now we're back. And obviously you can see here we're by the waters of Babylon. Now people still believe that Indian Americans roam here for Excuse me, what do you want?
God Road!
Well, this is Camilo Chavez at the Roads by Babylon Garden. Now back to you, Jacob and Andrew.
What's happening with
I don't know.
I don't understand.
What? Like, where was he?
I don't know. That was weird. Well, we're back, and while we're back, here's another story for you guys. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. I don't know what comes after that. That's a good one, right? No. Real story, what happened is a school in India today. Would you stop?
Stop what?
Please.
Stop what? Continue
A
with the story.
school in India today with an... Was it English or British? It was No. Checking my resources. British.
British
Stop changing it. Okay. An English teacher. Racial tension between her and the student. A student, to be exact. Her name was but she made it change to Rebecca.
Can you believe that?
Are you kidding me? This just makes me so mad.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Racism in this world is just overwhelming.
Okay, this is not a talk show. This is more a newscast.
Stop being the downer. Don't be Debbie Downer, alright?
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll be back to you after these messages.
Nerf guns in stores now.
Nerf.
Come on, get around.
Oh no! Oh god!
Are you the storyteller?
Maybe!
Can I hear your story of the world?
It's not really of the world. How'd you guys find me?
We got him. We have a source.
Okay. You want to know why I told the story?
Why?
Those kids wouldn't shut up. They were brats. But it's all over with. I just told a story of a little girl dying at the end because she was so terribly good.
I heard you taught a lesson to these kids that they would never be taught before.
I just told a story.
You changed the world.
I changed the world. I'm driving a Jeep. How did I change the world? I'm not even rich.
This is storyteller right here. Back to you, Jacob.
Why did you just say back to yourself?
I don't know, it's been a long day.
Long day? We've been here for maybe a couple minutes.
Just leave me alone, I want to eat my lunch.
You're ridiculous, you know that?
No Cheez-Its!
A mishap happened today in space.
Cold equations.
You think it's the coolest title ever?
Cold equations.
Dumb. Anyways, a stowaway came onto a spaceship without permission. See, that's what annoys me about space. You have to have permission to get on a space shuttle. I mean,
Is she even is she prepared for this kind of thing?
probably not. But the tragedy of the story, there was only enough gas for one person to ride.
So that means
She was voted off the island,
yeah.
like Survivor.
We have audio and some pictures since we can't get any footage since it's outer space. Here's the audio.
What are you doing here?
I'm just trying to find my brother.
There's not enough grass for both of us. One of us has to leave.
That was great. That was
Terrible.
We still got audio from space.
I know, but
Anyways,
poor girl.
we'll be back to you after these following messages.
Oh, my stomach! Oh my gosh.
Pepto-Bismol for upset stomachs.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Jacob Pribble. Today we're here with kind of a sad story. This right here is Camilo. He has a disease called typhoid. In the Irish name, that's how they say it.
Typhoid fever?
Typhoid fever. How are you feeling, Camilo?
I feel like I'm going to die.
What can we do to help you? Would you like us to tell you a story?
Yes, that'd be very.
There was a highwayman, and he had this girl, and she killed herself, so that he would be warned about the redcoats coming. But he went back to try to save her. I hope this reminds you of your friend from across the hall, because she has passed away. She was too weak. I'm sorry.
No,
I hope you feel better.
no.
This is Jacob Pearl. Back to you, Andrew.
Back to me? Okay, Pribble. I'll do this for you. I miss you. Okay. There was a boy that tried to impress a girl named Shay Lamont. He thought he could impress her by rowing a boat for her to go and have fun. But the tragic story was he caught the biggest fish ever. Turns out, great white shark from Jaws. Holy crap. Loses the fish and loses her because if he didn't notice, she is way out of his league. But that was the most tragic part ever in the story. He swam like 2 miles in water for her. What is this? I went to say a comment to Pribble right now, but he's gone. Rest in peace, Pribble. You'll be back soon.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, okay.
Are you the boy from the hubcap story?
Yes, this is me.
Nice to meet you. My name is Jacob Pribble. What is your name?
My name is Jose Miguel.
Nice to meet you, Jose Miguel. Do you mind telling the camera about your story, about you and that young lady, and how you learned from a very good experience?
Yes.
Thank you.
I was working one day for 3 community service with my dad. I just got out of court. I was working with my dad. But the problem is me and my dad don't get along. We don't talk. We have silent dinners. We fight a lot. So I just decided to do work for him, free community service. Get easy hours. So then I was watching the hub carts, or I was supposed to be. I wasn't doing it. But I was watching the hub carts. And this beautiful lady, she rolls up in a car. And her face was very,
very beautiful. I could not stop staring at her face. I stared at it the whole time. And I realized my dad was trying to tell me something. He was trying to tell me, Jose, go look for the cup part for the scar. And I just don't know what to do because I was too busy staring at her face. And she comes up to me and she started talking to me. She asked me what her name is. And she said her name was Naomi. And I thought it was a very good name. So then I went home with my dad to eat dinner. I left to go think about my mother because my mother had passed away and I very missed her. So I went to go cry at the funeral home that she was buried in. And I saw her face, Naomi's face, in the window. I go to her and she draws me apart for a hub cart. And me at the hub cart. She draws me that. And I go to the hub cart place, the junkyard, to get her a hub cart for her car. And ever since then, I learned a lesson from that. A very, very powerful lesson.
Well, thank you very much, Jose.
Thank you, Mr. Jacob.
This is Jose and the story about life and the hubcaps. Back to you, Andrew.
I still miss Rebel.
Andrew, I'm here. Let's do so much, Andrew. It's okay.
Okay, off
Only
me.
been a few minutes.
Off me.
You knocked down my chair.
It's okay.
Are you happy to have you back?
I'm very happy.
Now that I'm back, I have a quick story to tell you in our last segment of the morning. There was this girl. She was stuck in... How could you say that? What kind of mud would it be?
Quicksand, but
Like
not really quicksand
Yeah.
because it's mud. So like, quick mud.
There was a volcano.
When it was like watery
eruption,
mud,
And
and it was
caused
just like,
all the water.
what happened? Oh gosh.
Anyways, there was a volcano that erupted, and it pretty much covered the entire village. And,
Entire, just like.
and while this is happening, this little girl's aunt and brothers and sisters are just holding on to her, and
They die.
They get collapsed.
die.
They get collapsed by all this mud, and they're holding
They're
on
not
to her
survivors.
with the cold grip of their hands. So basically, she's being held under from all this mud by a dead body, and she's helpless, can't get out of this mud. And this guy, he really helps this girl and stays with her till the end. And it was really heroic, and
Yeah, heroic.
it was just
I didn't
awesome.
even listen to that story.
What'd you
but
think about
it
it,
sounded
Andrew?
awesome. It sounded awesome, but I didn't really listen to it. Well, that's
not
it
done.
for the morning news. We would like to thank every viewer at home for watching
you very
and
much.
struggling through this maybe 13-minute pain. We love you guys.
Go see
Do
the
it for
Dark Knight.
Tupac.
Dark Knight. Oh, and by the way, Tracy Bulldogs. Woo!